Hi Tara, how are you?
Katie, welcome. How are you doing today?
I really need to see you.
Okay.
I really need to see you.
What's going on?
So I know I've told you about my boyfriend a few times. So I think he's cheating on me.
Okay.
And so I called him. It was like a few nights ago, and I called him, and it, obviously it was on the weekend, and I asked him if oh no, what? Let me go back. I can't even think. I'm just like so
It's
upset
okay. Just
about
take a
all
deep
of
breath.
this. Okay.
Take a deep breath. Put both feet on the floor.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Thank you.
Just ground yourself.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so what happened was I was out with my friends and he was out with his friends, and I called him,
Okay.
and I called him, and I called him, and I called him, and I called him. And I left him messages, and he never called back. And I've always been really suspicious of him because he's cheated on me in the past. And so I talked to him the next day, and I was like, why didn't you call me? Like, what was up? And he was like, oh, I didn't have, my phone was in my jacket, and my jacket was in my car. And then we started talking about something else, and then he comes up saying that, oh, he was outside most of the time, and he was smoking cigarettes and all that stuff. And I was like, wait, but you just told me that you were inside, and your car, your phone was in your jacket, which was in your car. And then he freaked out. And then he started calling me crazy. He started calling me desperate. He started saying, oh, you don't trust me? You don't believe me? You don't think this is, what am I lying to you? And I was like, yes, I think you're lying to me. And then I started bringing up on how he cheated on me, and we haven't talked since.
Okay.
And I'm freaking out. I don't know why I'm just so stupid. Like, he's cheated on me in the past. He's lied to me, and I know this, and everyone freaking tells me that he's a liar and a cheater, and I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just really upset.
So I understand why you're upset, why you're having these feelings, because you've had a history that has gone down this path before. But let's treat this situation for what it is.
Okay.
It's
okay.
as this situation. Let's treat it,
Okay.
So, so let's go back if you can.
Okay. Okay.
And you called your boyfriend,
Mm-hmm.
and you didn't get a hold of him, correct? Is what I heard you say.
Mm-hmm.
And he told you that the reason you didn't get a hold of him was because his phone was in his jacket in the car.
Yes.
And is that plausible?
At first, I thought yes. I was like, okay, that's a reasonable idea. Yeah.
Okay. And is that still a reasonable idea?
Not anymore, because he then told me that he was outside, and it's October now, and it's freezing where we live, and it just I don't know. I know him. If he's outside, he has to have his jacket on. It's because it's cold. It's in the middle of fall, and he's lying. He's lying.
Well, how do you know he's lying?
Because if he was outside, he would have to have his jacket, and then but he told me that his phone was in his jacket in his car.
Okay. So
that's how I think a lie. And then what I also think he's lying about too is how he, I can't even think, I'm sorry. I'm trying to sort this out. Because you're right, now that I'm thinking about it, how is he lying? I think just the way that he exploded too.
Another thing I want to
Makes
say is
yeah.
you're not stupid, and you're not all these things that you're telling yourself that you are as well too. You're a
Okay.
very bright, young, beautiful woman. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let's log that. Right? Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So going back to this, but it is possible that he might have been outside smoking
Mhm.
without his jacket.
Mm-hmm.
It is possible.
That's true.
Okay,
That's true.
it is possible.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're going on past history, thinking that he did cheat because he has cheated before. Let me
Mhm.
ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you want him to have cheated on you?
No.
What makes you think that he would do it again if he did it before and said he wouldn't do it again?
I don't know. I think that if he did it before, he would do it again. He says all of these great things about, how great we are together, but he just lied the first time. He said the same thing the first time, and so I guess I just don't really trust him anymore. I don't see how he could tell the truth anymore after doing what he did.
Okay. So, what if you did trust him? What would it take for you to trust him?
I would have to work on myself.
And what would that look like?
I think I would have to start realizing that I am a good person to be with, and that kind of start trusting in myself and my ability to be a good girlfriend, or to be someone that he would want to be with.
That you are worth it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. You're right.
And you are worth it.
Yeah. Maybe I just don't see that. Maybe I don't see that I am. And, it really bothered me that, he cheated on me. And I think that it kind of took a hit me. I kind of took a hit in my confidence. I kind of thought lesser of myself, but he can't control that. He can't control how I feel about myself. He can only kind of control himself and his actions. And
when people cheat, it has
Mhm.
nothing to do with the person that they're cheating on. It has everything to do with the person that's cheating. It has to do with them.
do you think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
It's them working through their own stuff.
Okay.
So
So
I
it
want
wasn't
you,
me.
it's nothing to do with you. It's
Yeah.
hard to understand that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that is the case.
Yeah. It is true. And
It's nothing that you lack or anything like that.
yeah. Well, I hope not. Like, do you see how it could be perceived as like me, there being something kind of wrong with me? Is
But
that?
there's not. There's
Okay.
not.
Yeah.
There's not.
Okay. Okay.
How are you going to talk to your boyfriend so that you guys don't move ahead with this shadow over your relationship?
That's a good question. I feel talk to me. See, that's the thing. Like, he's the one that, I think lied. I might not have lied, and I just blamed him. But I have called him, and he hasn't called me back. And
Okay.
I've texted him, and he hasn't texted me back. And Facebook messaged him, and he hasn't Facebook messaged me back.
Okay.
I guess I just gotta give it a little bit of time, maybe. But what I'm afraid of is that, see, it just goes back to that. I'm afraid that if I let him go for just too long, then he's gonna find someone else. He's just gonna find someone else.
If it's meant to be, it will happen.
Okay.
It will happen.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
give it some time.
Okay.
Like you said,
Yeah.
I like your idea about giving it time.
Okay. Yeah.
Take care of yourself in the meantime.
Okay. Yeah, it's true. Because I literally haven't been sleeping. I've been
You need to-
freaking out.
You need some self-care to take care of
Okay.
yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
I think you hit it right on the head
Mhm.
when you were saying that you need to, do some work on yourself.
Yeah.
And that
yeah.
is seeing what your worthwhile is, your value, yourself.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe this is a good thing then. Maybe just having some time apart, I just need to kind of focus on myself and think about myself and what I want. It's, yeah, like this happened in the past, but I took him back and that was my decision. And I do want it to work. I do want everything to work out okay. And,
What do you like to do for, we've actually never talked about this, and I'm
Mhm.
surprised, but what do you, because we've talked a lot about your boyfriend, but we've never talked about, like, what kind of hobbies do you like to do that you can, like, really claim your own, that really you find fulfillment through?
That's actually kind of a good question. I don't really, I guess, have like hobbies, but I like to be really active. I love going for walks and I don't know, whenever I'm with my boyfriend, we just kind of do what he wants to do.
What I would
Yeah.
encourage you to do is to find what Katie
Mhm.
likes to do.
Mhm.
Explore that
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
And what is it about walks that you like? Is it observing?
Yeah, I love to think.
Okay.
Obviously, I'm very much a thinker because I overthink everything and I analyze a lot. Walking helps kind of calm that.
Okay.
I do think, but I think more positively. I like to observe. I love color, and I really feel that nature helps to kind of heal you. So I kind of think about that. I think about what I'm doing is kind of healing and making me feel better. So that's what I really like about walks. I always feel really rejuvenated. But there's places I haven't been that I haven't walked, so maybe I can try that a little bit. I know it sounds silly, but I like to doodle. I like to draw and
Mhm.
kind of, I guess, just doodle and draw a little bit, but I've never thought about doing it more, I guess. So maybe I should look into that.
Yeah.
Do something different maybe, especially with this time now that I'm not getting any phone calls back. But just to kind of focus on me a
Yeah.
little bit, because I think I need to. I think in order for this to work out, I need not to be so crazy. It would be good.
Yeah, creativity is an excellent way to express oneself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do that.
and some good ideas.
Yeah. I feel so much better. Thank you so much. I couldn't even think before coming in, and now I just feel more relieved, and I actually feel kind of good thinking that I have to kind of think about myself a little bit. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. Well, I'll let you know how it
Okay,
goes.
absolutely. Keep
Thank
me
you.
posted.
Will do. Thank you.
All right.